Hello everybody. We're not starting with this. How's it going? Starting with this. It is cool enough to where I can be in the kitchen and go live. Hello Hellspree. Alright. Today we're doing Pakoras for the first time. But we're gonna also make a cake this way. Like a safe cake though. So Pakora is gonna come out of this. We're gonna talk about the beautiful instructions here because I'm not comfortable enough making pakora from scratch because I've never done it before. Although I watched the videos and it was like, oh, okay, maybe. But of course I don't have like most of the ingredients. I was talking to my Indian friend. He's like, yeah, you can't really find that here. So you just use this or something else. Or very reassuring. Very. So. But I'm not comfortable enough using something else. Because I don't know, it's complicated. We're going with the box stuff. Although I probably have most of the ingredients. But we are going to make a cake. We're going to make a chocolate cake on the 8-inch round. Why did I put this away? Where is it? There it is. There we go. Oh, my necklace. Thank you. Thank you. It was a very expensive one. Oops. I shouldn't touch it. Sorry. All right. Should I tell you what kind of cake we're making, or do you want to guess? What kind of cake are we making? We made the sister of that cake last week. Or, yeah, last week, right? Yeah. Let it be fish cake. It will definitely not be fish cake. I will never make fish cake in my life. I try to be very open-minded when it comes to food, especially of other countries. But something about fish cakes, they look so cute in their all special swirly form on the stick, Excellent. But it is literally cake that tastes like it's been dipped in fish water. And I have a hard time with this. And then they put extra sauce on it. It's just not for me. Fish cake, not for me. You can guess again though. There is no winning or losing though, so it might be disappointing. Let's do soda. I'm gonna use baking soda. Is that a clue? Where's the thingy? Oh, here's the thingy. Soda, baking powder. It's like the never-ending thing of baking powder. Baking soda too. I've been using it so much. Just never I just never lose any of it. I don't know. Salt. Are you making baking soda cake? Yes. All right. We will make the pakora. But I might fail at it. So, yesterday I made parta bread, roti, right? The fluffy kind, the flaky, layeredy kind for the first time because I got the wheat flour from India and I can totally do this in theory. I did not really follow instructions, so they did not turn out. Yeah. Eva, hi, how are you? Please tell me what cake am I making? Guess. Oh, I'm totally about to forget an ingredient again. Abigail Gill, hi, how are you? Have you been watching from the beginning? Can you tell me what cake I'm making? Can you guess? Maybe I should do that more often, not say what I'm making. This way we'll have less failures like last week's scones. Those scones were so good. I still haven't remade them. Pretty traumatized by it. Alright. I am supposed to do this separately, not together. But if you've been here before, you know I like to use as little pans and pots and stuff as possible. I don't care about spoons, though. I use like 10 spoons per recipe. All right, now that we actually have the dry ingredients in here, we'll do 2 eggs. This one might give it away. Heads up. Hello, 9. How are you? How's it going? I'm not saying what kind of cake I'm making. Pakoras are coming, I promise. I already talked about it. I would start with pakoras, but you know what? There's a story that comes with pakoras. Plus, I know you guys like to see me struggling to wait to cut the cake at the end. I conveniently did not write down temperature for this or time, so we'll guess on that. You need mango chutney. I do not need that. I absolutely do not need that. Plus, you know my fear of mangoes. Every time I try to make a mango something, it did not work out very well. I've given up on mangoes. Probably, maybe. Oh, if I could only find the milk. Ah, there it is. For dipping or another chutney. You know what? We are at Pakora 101. Pakora for dummies level. So I definitely do not need the chutney of any kind. Plus, every time I go to an Indian restaurant and get pakora, like I don't dip it in anything. Why does it need to be dipped? It's fine the way it is. Hi, Landef. What kind of cake am I making? Yeah. Let's do 350. Hold on. 40 minutes. It doesn't look very good. I know why, which is fine. Okay. All right. It looks moist enough to where it will be soft. No. This thingy. Let's see if we can do this without burning myself. Yes, I think we can. I do need that OSHA poster if anybody has it or knows where I can get it. There's so many days without accident that 9 brought up without burning my hand, I guess. Yesterday I did. Yes. Yesterday I did. So we are 24 hours without burning myself, which is awesome. I was supposed to put chocolate chips in this, but I don't have any. So we're going without. I'm sure it will be fine. All right. I don't want to forget it. I'll do 30 minutes and we'll check on it. What cake is it? It is the, you're supposed to guess what kind of cake it is. Cake. So far, Hellspree has guessed badly. So, all right. Pakora. Pakora 101. So I have some of the ingredients that I can make this from scratch. Excellent. Some. And then I looked at, like, I watched so many recipes, so many people make this. And they put different vegetables, different herbs, whatever. I'll have to show you that. Can you see the parkour? Can you see the ingredients on this and the instructions for this? Oh my God. Okay. This one makes 60 pakoras. So this is my beginner pakora first time, and I am supposed to make 60 of them. 60. Okay, we're not doing that. Step 1, mix in water. Mix contents of this pack in 50 milligrams of water. Stir to a smooth batter and set aside for 5 minutes. Step 2, slice potatoes, onions, eggplant, and spinach. You can also use large whole green chilies. Dip these into the batter and coat evenly. It doesn't say how many potatoes and all that. It's just like, here is your vegetables, slice them, and just dip them in the thing, in the batter. And then step 3, deep fry in minimum of 500 milliliters oil, hot oil until golden brown. Serve hot with chutney like 9 wanted, or tomato sauce. Tomato sauce, that seems weird. Yeah, so do you see the problem with this? I just put this in water and call it good. So I did not like these instructions. And the robot that I asked was not very helpful. He's just like, if you're just going to make 10, use like a sixth of this. Okay, am I supposed to eyeball what a sixth of this is? Like, I'm supposed to do some math, some weighing down. So I don't know. So after I watched the videos, I came to the conclusion that I'm supposed to treat this kind of like flour. And I'm going for a certain consistency. And I'm going to start with very few ingredients. We'll do potatoes and eggplant. I do have, what do you call it? Spinach. I don't think I want to put spinach in there, but it didn't say in the box. But all of them, all the recipes I watched had cilantro that nobody here likes, but me. So we're going with it. Like you like chutney, no tomato sauce. The box straight up said tomato sauce. I also think it's weird. It's a product of India. This was made in India. This was not made for white person. This was made for somebody who just knows how to make pakora and needs 60 of them real fast without measuring ingredients. I don't know. Whoever wrote the instructions is a no. They're not sponsoring me. I don't have to be nice. Even if they were, I did not have to be nice. All right. Supposedly you're supposed to shred this. Shred. I don't want to shred it. I want to see if I can cut them really small. Maybe I'm like going crazy. Maybe I should shred, right? Let's shred. Yeah. I watched the lady make them, and she took all the water out of the potatoes and the vegetables she had, and then she added water, which makes 0 sense to me. Yeah. Okay. Is that cilantro? Yeah, that is cilantro. Your favorite. They all put cilantro in there. Which I've never fried cilantro, so I don't know how that's gonna work out. That feels weird to do. That feels really weird. Oh, if it's covered, it's okay. God, this is weird. Okay. Onion guacamole. So do you just not like cilantro to look at it? To bite into it, I guess? They don't even call it cilantro, they call it fresh coriander, yes. I like eggplant. I like fried eggplant. Let's see if I would like it fried covered in that. Okay, 9. As the primary flavor, cilantro rice. Oh, that is so good. Oh, in fire, it's okay. Or in Vietnamese sandwich. Okay. So you actually like cilantro. Lime rice, my favorite rice. Cilantro lime. Delicious. Can we just call this good? Let's just call this good. I'm done shredding vegetables. Ugh. Okay. What is this? It's stuck. Okay, 1 second. Okay. So after you have your vegetables, my vegetables, you pour some of that flour. Oh wait, the cilantro. Yay much. I could have cut it. Yes, I understand. I know. I don't make things easy for me. Everybody, if you're not reading the chat, you're not reading Nine's anger towards cilantro or towards me not reading properly. Okay. The flour. Or whatever this is, the mix. I don't know. This much? Let's use a spoon. You coat your vegetables. I have to add water to this. I watched some videos of the consistency I'm looking for. This actually smells good. Like I can smell all the... This is the consistency I'm looking for, so should I add extra water just to please the recipe gods? Because I cannot see any dry flour. I think maybe the potatoes on the... I'm not going to add any water because this looks like it's right. Okay. Let's get some oil going. Has anyone made pakoras before? Is this right? It looks right. But I've only seen it in a video. Or am I making a cilantro cake? That's no. To guess again. It says it has 20 minutes from my guess time. All right, I'm gonna move you guys over there so you can see the exciting frying of the maybe pakoras. We'll see. Everybody I saw making these, they just put it in with their hands. But I'm going for day 2 of not burning myself, so we'll use a couple of spoons. You test if it's hot enough by putting one. That's what the lady said. Definitely not ready. Getting ready. Let me get the thingy to pull them out. Thingy. And she said put them in a napkin too. Let me get that ready. Because I guess it takes a couple of minutes for them to get ready. Okay. Let's do very small. Pakora semi-ball. I don't know. Okay. We might go start with 4. Oh, that was vegetable oil. Uh, Seems like they cook very fast. Like golden brown. It's like we started with a golden brown batter. Although that one looks like it's ready, but I don't know. Let's give it a minute. Turn. Oh. Yeah, that looks ready. Are they ready? Are they getting crispier than ready? Turn. Okay, I'm gonna pull them out. Let's make some more. Oh, I lost some down there. Oh no! It did say to keep it to medium heat because then the inside won't be cooked. Oopsie. Okay, well, let's see how they turned out. I'm going for it. Oh. No. Spices are really strong. I think they're a little off. Maybe that's why I needed the water. But water would have meant I needed more flour. Huh. I don't know. Should I put a couple of leaves of spinach on the next one? They're too fat, so the inside is a little mushy. I did turn the heat down. I'm gonna open the bag of spinach. I'm gonna put a couple of leaves in there. Or wait, maybe I shouldn't put leaves. Maybe I should chop it. Alright. I'm gonna add a couple leaves of spinach on the rest of the batter. Wait. Let's see how those turn out. Alright, let me pull this out. These are fatter than the first ones. I don't know if the inside is done. They're like more like they're too fat. I think that's why you're supposed to put them in with your fingers. Now these have some spinach in them. And that's like the end of the batter too. I don't know, fried spinach. That's an interesting concept. Okay. I'm gonna take another bite out of this one. That was the first batch that was thin. It needs onions and okay. I don't know, something's off. Like the spices are a little off. Like I can taste them separately. And maybe it needed more salt. It needs cilantro. It has cilantro. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be fritters. They looked more like fritters. I guess pakora is fritters with all the herbs. And I can taste the herbs individually, and that's kind of weird. It's throwing me off a little bit. I think it just needed more onions. I don't know. The second batch definitely needed to be smaller because these are fat. See this time. Was the water supposed to wash some of that spice away? I don't know. It's not spicy by any way. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try again with different vegetables. And definitely onions. And not make them so fat. There you go. Pakora 101. Not exactly failure. There we go. Hi, Moz Farm. How are you, Moz? Nice to see you here today. The spinach was supposed to be inside the pakora. You know, the pakora is not. What do you people mean by inside? It's inside. You mix it in, and some is there's no inside. You cannot. You have a batter. You cannot control where it's going. Spinach and the veggies. Yeah, it was put in the batter with the veggies later. It was fine. It's fine. Haven't tried that. I think it needs onion, honestly. I think that would have made a huge difference. Oh, you know what? Oh, the spinach one is good. This one I can taste the cilantro. Definitely not more spices. No, well enough. I am not a big fan of chutney. I never get it with pakoras or any Indian food. But the the spinach definitely toned down the spices. So I think next time I would definitely put more spinach. You guys, this looks ready. The unknown cake. Oh, it's ready. Back to searching for a cutting board. Found one. The middle of this cake does not look done at all. The middle of this cake is not done at all. Okay. Never mind, not done. Let's try again. How do you only cook the middle of the cake? When the sides are done. Okay, we've got to wait. It needs chutney, yes. We're back to that. Oh no. Hellboy, hi. Are you approving of the cake or the off pakoras, or have you made pakoras before? This one looks good, doesn't it? I think they have to be thinner. That's why pakoras, like deep fried, I think they deep fry them to a, they are almost like a ball, but not my kind of ball. Those are really fat. I don't think the inside is done. Yeah, I did not want to like kill a whole bunch of veggies if it didn't work out, since this was the first time. Good call on the spinach, because that made a huge difference. They are better with spinach. I had an onion accident earlier. My one onion was terrible inside. That's the first time in my life I've opened an onion and it wasn't good. Oh, so no more onion. So yeah, we couldn't go with onion. This cake has a crater in it now. Crater. If ketchup would work. Yeah, you can dip anything in ketchup. Would you like to come over and dip this in ketchup? Go ahead. I don't like ketchup. I have ketchup. I wonder what herbs are in here. I should have looked that up earlier. All right. Chickpea flour, salt, red chili powder, ajwain powder, I don't know what that is. Cumin seed powder, raising agent, sodium bicarbonate, and asafoetida. That's what's in here. The cumin, I taste the cumin. That's the thing. And there's so many ways to cook food with cumin to where you cannot taste the cumin. So, but all the recipes I saw online had way more herbs than that and natural herbs. So, although I will use this again, I guess, maybe, I will be more likely to make it from scratch with the chickpea flour. Pickle relish. I don't know. All of the things that I would never put in my mouth. Come on, cake. How was the middle not done? Why was the side done and the middle not done? This is, by the way, it's a ricotta chocolate cake. Because I wanted to use the rest of my ricotta cheese. And I really wanted to make an orange ricotta cake. But it was too close to the lemon one I made last time. So I went with chocolate. And that's why the batter was also a little grainy. Now the top is burned. The middle is done. Wait. Let's try again. Chocolate ricotta cake, which should come out of here in just a second. Because you know I do not wait. Turn. When you make cakes, make sure you wait for 20 minutes to take the cake out of the pan. Oh my God. Oh. This time I should have waited a little longer. It's okay, it's on the bottom. Nobody's gonna know. There we go. It's perfect. There. Okay. Let me put it away. Of course, now I have to turn it on this. high hopes for chocolate ricotta cake. It just kind of smells like chocolate though. I don't know what I want it to smell like chocolate cheese. Is this what I was going for? I don't know. It's a little disappointing right now, that's all. Okay. Let me get some powdered sugar. There we go. Nobody can tell that there's a huge crack on the bottom. Let me see where the crack is, because I don't want to cut into that. Right here. Let's cut here. You have to wait 20 minutes to cut into a cake. I need duct tape, yes. Duct tape would have fixed this. Oh, that looks so good. Let's see if you can see this. Steam coming out. I shouldn't be messing with it. Look how soft it is. Like really, really soft. It's the flour, okay. It's a chocolate cake. Maybe the ricotta is making it like high protein. It's not sweet at all. It's not bitter, it's fine. Like the sugar on top just balances it out. But super, super sweet, soft. It will hold together better once it's cool and not burning. Okay. I will put the recipe for this on the bottom because it is great. But like I said, you probably want to leave it in the pan more and check it in the middle before you pull it out because it might not be done in the middle for some weird way. If you're making pakoras, good luck. There's like tons of videos online how to make them. If you want to try the easy way, I got this at the Indian store. Check your local Indian merchant. And I'm gonna go and eat the cake. That's it. Thank you guys for being here. We have a good night. I'll see you next time.